Hello,
Hello, Leslie.
this is Leslie Walker Hirsch, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Steve Harris for Glass Alliance New Mexico. It's a great pleasure to have Steve on our board, and he just began his term in January. But Steve had a life before he became a board member here. In fact, he grew up in LA and went to USC as a journalism major. After college, Steve worked for General Motors and some other auto companies, and he was the global vice president of communications for General Motors. We are very happy to have Steve on our board. Steve fell in love with glass when his wife, Roddy Harris, saw the Chihuly chili pepper at the Detroit Institute for the Arts, and he's been living in Santa Fe and has been a member, but not a board member of Glass Alliance for many years. Steve, hi, how are you today?
Very good, Leslie. Thank you.
Great. So, Steve, let's get started. So, as a member of Glass Alliance New Mexico, how has that given you new insights into glass and art glass collecting?
It's really been critical and so helpful to us because we've met so many collectors, so many artists, so many gallery owners, and it's really enhanced our education around glass, excuse me, and our appreciation for glass. There's so many techniques, so many materials, so many themes, so many colors. So it's totally enhanced that experience and all of our collecting experience, not just glass, but that's our primary collecting objective.
Wonderful. And so, what artists and Maestro events have you been to that are memorable to you?
Well, each year we try to go to three or four for sure. There's many more than that, but most recently we saw Joseph Ivasic and Jaime Guerrero, Dylan Martinez, and they're all very different, very interesting, very giving of themselves to tell you about their work and their techniques and that sort of. And so every time you get a greater insight into what can be done, pieces in your own collection, very helpful to have the Maestro program.
And what other aspects of being a member of Glass Alliance have you enjoyed?
Well, it's like everything else in life, the relationships with the other members, the collectors, as I said, the artists and the gallerists. It really enhances the experience. We've met incredible people that have amazing collections, have very different interests sometimes than we have in glass collecting, so that expands our horizons as well. So I'd say the relationships are key. It just makes collecting glass all the more enjoyable.
Now, I asked you to select a piece of work from your enormous and fabulously lovely collection to talk about today. Can you show us that piece and what is
Sure.
it that attracted you?
Well, let me first say this is like trying to choose your favorite child, and not easy. I selected a small piece, but one that I really love, just because it's got such integrity, such quality. It's a Paul Stankard piece. I'm going to hold this up here.
Maybe move it. Oh, beautiful. A
And
paperweight
one of
globe.
his paperweights, and it has all of his theme elements in it. It's got a bee. It has his floral
Can you
arrangement.
hold it a little higher?
Okay,
Beautiful.
it has the root people on the bottom of it, and I just love his work just for, as I say, the quality, the integrity, the detail of it. And so I always enjoy taking a look at this piece. I'm just amazed at the way he does his work and the results that he gets. So it's like all my pieces. We enjoy all of the pieces almost every day.
It's a gorgeous piece. So Steve, what would you say to a beginning glass collector or a glass artist about glass that you'd like them to know that maybe they have overlooked?
Well, I mean, I think if you enjoy art, you're certainly going to enjoy art glass. There's just so much to choose from, whether it's the price point, the size, the color, the technique, the theme. I mean, you can find political statements in glass, you can find pure fantasy in glass. There's just so much there that I think if you enjoy artwork of any kind, you can enjoy glass extremely because there's just such a variety to choose from.
Well, that's wonderful, Steve. And really, I so appreciate, and I'm sure our viewers also appreciate you taking some time out this morning to talk with us about glass and about your role in art glass community.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Leslie. Enjoyed it. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Steve. Goodbye.
Bye bye.